So you're out there in Big Sky, Montana right now, healthy, skiing away, but take me back to that spring day in 2023 when life changed.
It was really amazing because I felt terrific. I've been active and busy, no indication of anything wrong. A healthy woman. And I had a lot of responsibilities coming up and a lot of deadlines. And I was up till 1 in the morning, which is my usual MO. When I woke up early the next day, however, I had a sore throat and I thought that I was going to end up being sick, lose a day, get behind. And I was a little concerned when I got up to take a lozenge. I started to dry heave. Well,
Wow.
it didn't go away and it got worse. And it's when I realized that the dry heaving wasn't coming from my stomach. So it wasn't a stomach bug, it was coming from my chest.
Jan attributes what happened next to her involvement with the American Heart Association and hearing about symptoms.
I have to tell you, it clicked. It was like a light going off. Women's heart attacks don't present like the normal thing you
Mhm.
expect. And that's when I knew I needed to get to the ER.
And you had the widowmaker. The main artery that's pumping the largest part of your heart was
Yes.
completely blocked.
When I got there and they did the EKG, they immediately rolled me into the operating room. And I remember Dr. Sharfstein saying to me, "You are having a heart attack." And I looked at him and I said, "Wait a minute." I mean, even at that last moment,
It
I
didn't
didn't.
register. Yeah.
And he said, "No, no, no. Every minute counts. Let's go." Had me on the table in my street clothes. And when I woke up, I felt great again. So I felt terrific the day before. I felt terrific the day after. And I remember saying, "Do I need to worry about other arteries?" And he said, "No. You have no clogged arteries. Your numbers are great. You're healthy. You're strong. There's no reason in the world for someone as healthy as you to walk in and have a widowmaker heart attack, except you can't outrun genetics."
Jan's father suffered a heart attack in his 60s. The staggering statistic is that 45% of women over 20 are living with some form of cardiovascular disease. And that is alarming. So, what advice would you give to other women?
And if I may say, women die of heart disease, more women die of heart disease than all the cancers combined.
Mm-hmm.
So it's prevalent. It's there every day, and we don't think about it. It's kind of a silent killer. So what I say is, whenever you feel a little off or you know that something is wrong and you're not sure what it is, don't blow it off. Don't say, "Oh, well, I'll take a nap," or "It'll go away," or "I'll see my doctor next week." No, take care of it right now.
I know you're out in Montana, you're skiing, you have your beautiful daughters, Megan and Jill, and your granddaughter, Haley, there. I know, are they there? I would love to bring them in because this is,
They're hanging,
when
hanging
something
with
like
me.
this happens, it not only affects you, it affects your whole family. It
Yeah.
also probably affects, ladies, how you handle your own lives. How has this changed your lives?
Well, we're the ones that are always telling mom that she needs to step back, slow down, learn to say no. And, that was something that a lesson she needed to learn. This is a woman having a heart attack who drove herself to the ER and drove around looking for a parking spot before she went in because she didn't want to bother anybody, right? Mwah.
That's
So,
that's exactly what I would say too, is that stress is a silent killer, and
So
it's not
true.
always about your physical health, it's also about your mental health and the load that you put on yourself, and that is way more important than I think anyone knows. So
good
slow
balance.
down.
She's learning good balance.
Yeah.
Megan?
And I'm sure you're learning from her as well, Megan, right?
I would say that the best lesson that Janice taught our entire family is maintaining a positive attitude all the time.
And I'm her experience is going to help you to live stronger, better lives as well. So in that sense, really, she's saving your life too. It is such a pleasure. Jan
And
has been a light in Cleveland for decades. It is so good to see you thriving. I'm going to let you go back and hit those slopes.